Hey guys, I'm Madison Mary and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a 24-hour manga vlog. So it is Wednesday the 11th of March. I've washed my hair so it's kind of weird looking at the moment. But I decided that because I've accumulated so many mangas over the last 6 months that I haven't read, or like I've read before and like haven't read in a while, I wanted to do a day of just like reading them. So I know for sure I'm going to be starting The Delinquent Housewife. This is volumes 1 through 4. So it's about a girl who was formerly part of a biker gang who is now left with her fiance's parents for a while he goes on a business trip, and it's about her trying to prove that she is like going to be the perfect wife for him. And then we're also going to be, let me move my little fake succulents out of the way. Going to be reading The Young Master's Revenge. This is volumes 1 through 3. About a guy who has a kid. This girl would like always make fun of him, and now he's like head of a successful clothing business, and now he wants revenge on her. So that's what I have for now, and I'll catch you guys up after I've done some errands. Okay, so it is 2:40 right now, and I'm going to pick up and start The Young Master's Revenge volume 1. Okay, so I read it, and then I took a nap because it's kind of boring. I'm so annoyed. I have 3 volumes of this. I'll continue on with the next 2 like soon, but as of now, this is very childish. So when it comes to shoujo manga, I know that the teen rating can be 50-50. Like sometimes they're high schoolers and it's still a bit more mature. This is definitely on the less mature side, which kind of sucks. I do like this art style, and I realized at the very end this is the same mangaka who wrote Faster Than a Kiss, which is one that I really love. So that's why I'm kind of like upset that I'm not loving this first one, but it's basically, as I said about this guy who fell into a turtle pond when he was a kid and got, you know, snapping turtles bit his butt and left scars on them, and it was all because of this, you know, Heiress that he like was the lackey for, and so he's always blamed her. And now he's come back after like being away for 10 years, and her family went bankrupt, and she like doesn't really know how to function because she's a very sweet, naive girl, but she doesn't know how to function in regular society because she's always being pampered. So he's trying to like take advantage of that, but he's really failing at trying to, you know, get his whole revenge plot because he's looking after her and stuff. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. The book ended, and it sounds like I don't know if she'll end up staying at the, you know, prestigious school that they're at, or if she's going to end up going to the public school. She was like, wait, what do you mean? Different schools have different tuitions? And he's like, yes. She's like, oh. So I don't know. I need a nap. I don't know what it is. I'm feeling really tired lately. And it's not even that. It's just for some reason my body, whenever it gets to like 4 o'clock, I need to nap. I'm like an old lady. It gets to 4 p.m. and I'm like, it's nap time. It's time to nap from 4 to 5. Why? Why? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna start Delinquent Housewife and we'll see how this goes. Hopefully it's better. Okay, so I'm like halfway through at the moment. Oh, yeah, we got a cat here on me, by the way. Yes. And I'm already liking this one like a lot more. So she is a reformed delinquent, and the thing is that her husband, they're not even like officially married yet or like licensed, they're fiancés, and he suddenly left for a like couple, he said it was just a week, but he's now going for like a couple months on some business trip, and he's like, good luck, like, love you, sweetie, everyone get along, like maybe you guys will get to know each other better. And she's like, oh, I don't know how to do anything in life because I'm a reformed delinquent. I can't do housework or even laundry. So we just got to that part now, and I'm very excited. I love delinquents in manga. They're just so much fun with the way they speak, and I personally love the way they dress. So yes. Can you not play with my Sony bro? No. No. Okay. So I am 3 of them in. I only have 1 volume left, and then I am done. It is 8:25, so I just need to finish. I'm gonna stop now is what I mean, and then I'm gonna finish the last volume after I make and eat dinner, because if I wait any longer I'm gonna be screwed. So these 3 volumes are down. I really like this. It's not like perfect or anything. It's a bit weird because like, bruh, like the dude's still gone. Like he still ain't come back, and the younger brother of the guy she's supposed to marry is like in love with her. And it's a little weird in that sense, but I really love her as a character, and because she's trying so hard, even though like, and she's like trying like, you know, to put away like who she really is in order to like fit in with his family, even though like her delinquent life is like what made her so happy because of all those friends. And I love the art style of this. It's a great art style. I hope this vlog isn't like too much of a mess. I hope it makes sense. Bye. Okay, so it's this is what my hair looks like when I just throw it up in a random bun. But it's just after I had dinner. It's been like a little less than an hour. But I have a package that I received today that I have yet to open. Oh my god, why is this so difficult? This should not be this hard. Oh, I think I know what this is. Are you serious right now? I did all that and didn't even open. When is this stuff even? How far do you? It should not be this difficult. Okay, that's gonna be good enough. Let's just go. Is this what I think it is? Yay! So I am a penguin teen influencer. Well, the sparkles are going everywhere right now. I'm a penguin teen influencer. And so I got sent, oh, this is actually not even as big as I thought it was gonna be. This is the Kingdom Back. It's Marie Lu's newest book. It's kind of like Mozart inspired. It's historical fiction. And it has to do with like 18th century Europe and a girl who wants to be a composer, but because she's a girl she can't. And she has her older brother who is Wolfgang Mozart. And his brilliance eclipses her own until a mysterious stranger comes with an irresistible offer. So, interesting. That's kind of cool. So yeah. Before I go back to reading that last volume, let us go into my book room and have a look at my mangas. I think I know what I'm gonna grab. Okay. Okay, so here we are. I'm thinking of grabbing, it's been a while since I read them, Blackbird volume 1 through 3. Oh, that's what they look like. And maybe Watakoi. Love is hot for an otaku. These two. Okay. Okay, first off, look at the little baby. Look at her sleeping. Yes, little baby. Oh no, now I lost my hand. Now, back to me. So I finished that last volume. Yeah, that one's pretty anticlimactic. It was fine. It's like a fun series, and like I'm glad I read it and like that I bought it, because you know you can't find it anywhere online to read. I don't know. I just expected the ending to be a bit better, to be honest with you guys. It's fine, so I still recommend it, but maybe like borrow it from a library first instead of just buying it like I did. I don't know. We're now going to read Love is Hard for an Otaku, which is gonna be fine. I haven't read this one before. Like 200 pages into it. I have like that much left. So this is not an omnibus, it's just, I don't know what it even is called when there's 2 volumes in one, because an omnibus is normally like 3, but you can kind of see there's like a distinctive like white line in the middle, not really. I can see it in the middle, that tells you between volume 1 and volume 2 of it, and it's really cool because then when it starts you get like a couple of pages that are in color as well, which is nice. This is really fun. So right from the beginning you find out that these are our two main characters. Well, there's kind of 4 of them. There's these 2 and then there are these 2. And all 4 of them work together. Not that I really understand what they do for their job. That's like the one thing that we haven't really talked about. But our main character, Narumi, she has always been broken up with by her boyfriends after they find out that she's like an otaku. And so her best friend from childhood, who's also like a hardcore otaku, is just like, why don't you just date me? And she's like, I don't know. And then he gives all these reasons and she's like, okay. And then it turns out that like he's always loved her and now she's kind of like falling for him. And it's like a very, very sweet romance. It's a much different style than I'm used to reading, mostly because it does feel a lot more slice of life-ish than anything else. And also a lot of the panels are, hang on, let me try and find. There's like episodes, is what they call them in here, but then there are also times where there are these ones and it has like these prompts in the corner and then there'll be like a page to do with that prompt. And so it's kind of interesting. It's a bit different than what I'm used to. I'm excited to be reading this. I love the style and the characters are very cute and it's going so fast, so I'm definitely enjoying this. Currently 11, just gonna keep on reading until I kind of get tired enough to go to bed, and that's where this vlog will end. I feel like this vlog's a bit of a failure because so far I've only read 5 mangas today because I decided to take a long nap and I also went to Target and like 3 CVS's to try and buy stuff because of, you know, COVID-19 guys. But yeah, I'll keep going. Okay, so it is now 1:13 in the morning. Let me give you guys an update. So yes, I finished these 4, finished this one. Then, since I last spoke to you guys, I have read these 3. So we have Wotakoi, which I explained to you guys earlier. I liked it. I would actually continue with the series, which is good because I do have the next one in it. But it's pretty simple. It kind of reminds me of Nozaki-kun, Monthly Girls Club Nozaki-kun. So if you liked that, I would definitely recommend this. Then we have Blackbird, which is about a girl who can see yokai. However, the thing is, like, she kind of resents it. And when she was younger, there was this boy that she knew that she was like in love with, and then she meets him again now, and he comes back, and it turns out that he's a tengu, which is kind of a demon with like wings, black wings. So she re-meets him again, and he tells her that like on the day of her 16th birthday, which is coming up, that it will be when all the yokai try and come and kill her because her blood has 3 things. If a demon drinks her blood, he gets granted a long life. If he eats her flesh, he gains eternal youth. And if he makes her his bride, his clan will prosper. And so we follow her once she comes of age, and also the guy that I mentioned she like knew from childhood, and he is the head of his clan, and so he's always wanted to marry her and he'll help his clan prosper, and she's all like kind of, no, like this is crazy. And I really like this series. I've always been a fan of it and I still love it just as much as I used to. We then have The Earl and the Fairy, which is about a fairy doctor. Not many people still believe in the fairies, but she still does, and this starts off in England, Ireland, I think actually. And what happens is this guy ends up kidnapping her because he needs a fairy doctor's help in tracking down this legendary sword, and he is also someone who killed a bunch of people in America, so he's also a wanted criminal. So it's the 2 of them, and she's like a very naive person, and like this is her fairy cat who tries to give her advice that she keeps ignoring. And so I really like it. Out of all the secondhand copies I've ever gotten from a half-price books, this is probably the worst one I've ever gotten. Like, you wouldn't know just by looking at it, but the pages are a bit stained. I do want to continue on with it. It's one that I've always been intrigued in, and so I'm really glad I got the chance to read it. I'm now gonna read The Heiress and the Chauffeur and then Komomo Confessory. So I'll catch you guys back up after I've read them. I love it. I love this. I love it. I love it. I don't... So it's this girl who used to be very rich, and she didn't bully the little pastry chef's kid, but she used to always like demand that he make her sweets because she like lived alone in this massive house and eating his sweets was the only thing that like brought her happiness, so she always annoyed him and would like bite his ear. Anyway, he's now returned after 10 years. Or, yeah, 10 years. And is this like really famous like pastry chef for his age. And he is now bullying her kind of into working for him because she now is like her family went bankrupt basically. And I actually really love it. Like sometimes when you see this trope done, it can kind of feel like you don't really like the two characters sometimes, and I can sometimes feel like the female character who was in such a position either ends up being too naive or she's still too haughty, and this is like a really great mixture. Bro, I love this one. So another great one for the books. Let us switch to The Heiress and the Chauffeur. This one was also very cute, The Heiress and the Chauffeur. It's set in, God, what? The Taisho era of Japan. I don't know what era that actually is. But basically, like, she can't even, like, they can't even touch skin. Like, he has to wear gloves as her chauffeur. And, like, he can't enter certain, like, premises because he's a chauffeur. And, like, the whole, like, class standing thing is, like, really nuts, to be honest with you guys. But they're very close. They were kind of raised together. And her dad totally ignores her and her mum passed away. So she sees him as, like, an older brother and he's, like, kind of in love with her. So I love that sort of a, you know, trope going on. It's a good start, so I'm excited to see where this keeps on going. Only have volume 1 and volume 2. But maybe I'm really tired right now. It's like 2:40 in the morning, but I feel like I've read a lot, but like I feel like I need to read more for this vlog. I'm gonna give Young Master's Revenge volume 2 a quick shot and then I'm gonna go to bed, but I'll let you guys know what I think of this because I want to like this manga series, so we shall see. Okay, oh my god, okay, get back. I like the turn that this has taken. It finally got to the point where it did a thing that I like. That's so fake. It's now 3:30 in the morning. I'm so tired. It doesn't even take me that long to read them. I just keep getting distracted by my cat, which is like not surprising. Wow, this is like such a mess. I don't think today went bad. I think it went well as it could have, considering my, you know, laziness. It is the next morning! And yeah, I'm just gonna end this vlog here because it is like 1:30 p.m. and I need to start my Witchathon vlog. Oh, the world is currently crazy with the Kokoko virus. I'm not gonna fully say it because I don't want to spread negativity, my dudes. But yeah, that is, wow, I'm in a really good mood all of a sudden. Positive. But yeah, I just wanted to come in, close out this vlog. I'm just in the middle of trying to figure out so much shit that it's like kind of crazy, but it's fine. Yeah, let me know if you guys enjoyed this. I can do more of these in the future. You know, I own multiple mangas. If you haven't seen my manga collections, like, you'll watch them, they're crazy. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. And if you guys like this video, please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more of me, please subscribe to my channel. And until next time, thanks a bunch, guys. Bye!